on the Miners 19. Back for the first pass. It's going to be complete to Middlebrook. Middlebrook is going to get some blocking, and he'll go untouched into the end zone. Jailbreak screen.
Just a jailbreak screen. You got to run. Well, there's a penalty on the field.
Let's see. Timeout. And is it going to be, are they going to bring it back?
Looks like a hold, in the area of a hold.
Was it? Well, let's wait and see what the white hat has to say. And it's going to be
roughing the passer, so decline
roughing
touchdown.
the passer.
It was back there, yeah.
So Dillon shakes it off. 19-yard screen to Chance Middlebrook. And in 4 plays, we have a score.
It's our offense hums. And with them having no practice, it's tough to see game speed that we can put on the field. We've got a product this year that's everywhere.
4 plays, less than a minute. 58 seconds. Making quick work of it. In for the extra point. It's up, and it is good for Cole Hopper. He's foot into it. Caden Walton gets it at the 45-yard line, completely reverses his field, goes to the wide side of the field. He's down at the 10, inside the 10, and he'll get a TD punt return for the Raton Tigers, but we have a flag.
I get requests, too,
So fake the handoff to Walton. It's going to be to Matthew Cortieri. Cortieri's going to go untouched into the end zone. Fake it, the handoff, and then Matthew Cortieri, he can find the opening. Gets in behind the defense, and it's an 11-yard touchdown pass to MQ from DQ.
I tell you what makes that so tough, Billy, is that it's so Matt is such a great blocker that they fake, he keeps running and blowing guys up on the blocks, and then so everybody thinks he's just a blocker, and then you lose sight of him, and he looks like he's going to block, and then he releases upfield, and there he is wide open.
11-yard pass for the extra point. Cole Hopper under the hold of Dylan Cortieri, end over end, and missiles it right through. 14-0 Raton leading Trinidad in the battle for the coal bucket. 4-yard line for the Raton Tigers, looking for more. Handoff to Matthew Cortieri coming out of the backfield, in for the touchdown. 4-yard touchdown run for Matthew Cortieri. And that makes it 20-0 here with 5:34 to go in the first period. Raton Tigers.
Nothing pretty about that play. That was just a straight up let's see who wins kind of play. And Matthew was able to just break it right in the end zone.
So they had off after the blocked punt, a first down at the 15-yard line. That was 3 plays, not their traditional 4 plays. And so the extra point is up, and it is going to be good. Straight and true for Cole Hopper. And the Raton Tigers leading 21-0 now, 5:34 to go in our first period for the battle for the coal bucket. He'll blow you up. Yep, he'll blow you up. So that was a gain of 6. And so it's a 1st and 10 from the 15. A little pass, bobbled around and caught, and then taken into the end zone. What an effort, Raton's Cannon Walton. Woo! Man, oh man, doing a good replica of Caden as he pops the ball up into the air and just would not go down.
No, and he was bobbling it. It was all, when you're young like that and haven't had a lot of experience, I tell you, when a ball's coming at you, it feels like a rock. You know what I mean? When it hits your hands, you don't have those soft hands when you're nervous. But he bobbled it a little bit and then ran right for the end zone.
Cannon, 5'7", 142-pound freshman. And they're going to drive for the extra point to try and make it 28-0. And it's up and good. 15-yard touchdown pass from Dylan Quateri to Cannon Walton. It makes it 28-0 with 1:44 to go in the first period. I think it's just 35 points. The pitch going to be a halfback option, left-handed, throwing up and into the Raton defense. Pops off one Raton defender. Anderson Weiss picks it up, coming back the other way, still on his feet. He won't go down. And then finally does from the 46-yard line of Raton. Back in the shotgun. DQ hands it off to Caden Walton. Walton has a big hole, comes to the left side, down to the 40, 35, inside the 30, makes one man miss, reverses the field, goes all the way to the other side. He's going to go in for the touchdown, Caden Walton.
There's another flag here.
Not be stopped. And it's back at the 45-yard line. And so clock runs 11-13, 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Dylan Quateri straight back to pass, over the middle, has a man open, Masso all alone, and strides into the end zone untouched. Man, oh man.
Just a break in coverage.
Yeah.
It was almost like the back on the backside thought he had help over the top, thought he had somebody behind him because he just watched him go right by him.
And Masso, the senior, back after being off with a hamstring injury last week.
Such a key player, Masso. I mean, in a lot of different ways.
And so this will be the 35th point. The attempt by Cole Hopper. High snap, good placement, and it's going to be good. Point after makes it 35-0 from the 45-yard line of Raton. Snap is a little low. Bowman handles it, rifles it out, has a man open, and it's going to be in for a touchdown. He caught that one. Joe Ross found that one in stride. And the Trinidad Miners get on the scoreboard with a 45-yard pass on 4th and 15. Got behind the secondary, the young secondary, and Joe Ross took it to the house.
Just a good ball thrown. The coverage kind of got behind them a little bit, but again, you know, those young guys out there getting reps and seeing some varsity speed, was able to get by him, and the ball was just perfectly thrown.
So a moral victory, at least, at this particular point. I mean, we still got a lot of time left. Raton has scored, but they probably in 5 scoring drives have used maybe 5 minutes of clock or less. Going for 2, dive in the middle, the big fullback Jacob Armijo, and it's going to be good for 2. Moving the pile for a 2-point conversion. And looked like somebody might have jumped, but do we see a flag? Don't see a flag.
Hey.
Boy, he anticipated that perfectly.
Yeah.
Looked like Matthew Quateri jumped just a little bit before, but DQ. Dylan Quateri finishes it off.
Oh,
no, there is a flag. Yep, there is a... No, I'm sorry. He was picking. No, he was picking up the football.
We both saw it, so
yeah.
Hey, pennies from heaven. Let's take it.
No problem. 4-yard TD run. In for the extra point is Cole Hopper. Placement down and out of the hold by Dylan. It is good. And we have a Trinidad Miner who got hurt trying to block that extra point. 42-8, Raton leading here in the battle for the Coal Bucket. That was a 75-yard drive. 6 plays. The big chunk of it, a 43-yard run by Caden Walton. And then the 4-yard run for the touchdown, Dylan Quateri. 42-8, 9:30 to go here in the third period. Little delay handoff to Caden Walton. Walton is breaking loose back to the inside, making people miss, making everyone say, hey, come and get me, and nobody could get him.
Oh, that was a playground.
Wow. It looked like everyone else was standing still.
He does, believe it or not, so not only does he have great leg strength, but some of the practice that he does is on jump cuts. So he's going full speed, but he kicks to one side or the other. He practices, he's in one space at one time, and then woof, like Houdini, he just practices hard on his jump cuts.
Well, it worked that time to perfection. 23-yard TD run. 8:51 to go here in this third period. And that was a two-play drive. And Cole Hopper adds the extra point again. So that makes it 49-16. Stanley. Caden Walton. Walton bounces off a would-be tackler, still on his feet, steps around another, spins around another.
Oh!
And, didn't like that. Didn't like that. We have a rumble in the jungle. A regular rumble in the jungle. Yes, indeed. Don't take your helmet off, son. Well, Caden didn't like what happened at first. They tackled him out of bounds. Not quite sure what happened.
It was a huge face mask. The Trinidad defender grabbed the face mask and just literally pulled him down by the face mask and held onto his face mask onto the sideline.
So let's see. Did they get an injection?